Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have an awesome treat that was released in the form of new bikes. They are the factory bikes by 1110 Mods, and they are updated. It's strictly a test, it says. In the description, it says we do stress that these are still a test. So they are still a test, but I have done some laps on the um 150 and the 250 two-stroke. One, they sound amazing, and two, they ride fucking phenomenal. Um so before I was like, I'm not gonna ride those, I'm gonna stick with the OEMs. But I don't see the problem in riding them if I'm just having fun, messing around, riding around, whatever, you know. As long as I still go back to the OEMs and stay, how do I say it, up to date on my riding with that. But I wanted to go through and show you guys the new factory bikes that we got. Because it was actually a big list when I downloaded it. So we got the factory 125s, and in that comes the factory 125 stock one, which is a KTM. The Honda. Now, he also said in there that he is going to have the graphics uploaded in the next 24 hours or so. So all of these only have the one set of graphics it comes with, but in the downloads folder, each bike has its own folder, so you can put your own graphics in there. So I'm excited to see what people are going to come up with for this stuff. Then we got the Kawasaki. This is my favorite one, the Spitfire Kawasaki. It says in the description that they bought this model. So I fucking love this model so much. Oh, it's beautiful. That's the one I'm going to be riding today. And then we have the Suzuki. Beautiful. They look so good. They really do. And then we have the Yamaha. Now, all of the bikes are the same across all of them as far as the skins and what they look like. So I'm not going to go through each one and show you. I'll do just the Kawasaki because they're all the same. But yeah, they look phenomenal. And from what I was writing earlier, they really ride amazing. So today I'm gonna do I'll do one on the 125, the 150, and the 252 stroke. All right, here we are. This is the factory 125 Kawasaki. We're on Budds Creek, so just figured we'd hop on here, spin a lap, and then we'll jump onto the 150, I believe it's called. So now, initial impressions of this bike. It is very stable, very, very fun to ride, and my favorite part is the sound. That sound, man. Oh, I fucking love the two-stroke sound, and they nailed it with this. So I think my biggest misconception with this bike, and just all the factory bikes in general to start, was like, you're gonna hop on and, you know, it's gonna make the game too easy because the front end just won't slip out on you at all. And that is so far from the truth. So I think I'm going to have to ride these now. You know, they're fun. So the front end will still slip out, but mainly like when it's supposed to, not just some random bullshit like going uphill or whatever, you know. You'll still see it get kind of wonky sometimes, like the physics of the game want it to wipe out. But it just won't. So, but there are times where it will, and those are the times where it's like, okay, in real life that would have happened too, you know. So, also, I did not get to race this track for the ARL Amateur Series or anything. So today is my first day actually being able to play it because I was at work. So if I'm sucking, you know, just chalk that one up, man. Just enjoy the visual of this bike because this thing is beautiful. Matter of fact, let's throw it in the third person real quick. I love the sound of them, man. I really do. Now I never play in third person, so. Oh my god, they sound so great. Alright, so here we are on the factory 150. I went with the Suzuki this time. I did go through and ride the Yamaha of the 125, and it had, I'm pretty sure, the same sound as the Kawasaki. So I think the sounds are universal across them all. Now, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong because I didn't test any of the other ones. I just don't want this video to be like an hour and a half long or something, trying to test all of them for you. But oh, I love the sound of these, man. I really do. Man, the front end on this one feels even more stable than the 125. Ha, crazy. But yeah, we'll finish this lap up on the Suzuki, and then we'll hop on to the 252 stroke. I'm not going to do the regular factory 250 because everybody that has the factory bikes, you know, you guys have already ridden those. So I'm going to go to the 2-stroke 250, and then I will go to the 450 because I believe that is actually a part of this update as well. Now this is gonna sound weird. I don't know if it's because I didn't shift up right there, but I feel like the 125 Kawasaki is faster than the 150 Suzuki. And I could be wrong, but just my thoughts on that. Oof, see that ain't even the bike's fault. That was my fault totally. You know what, I really like the way these bikes sound. I really like the way these bikes look and everything. I hope that they become, you know, like, that there's starting to be more races for these, man. I might have to start joining some lobbies for these bikes, because these are super fun. Alright, here we are on the 252 stroke. We went with the Yami this time. And you know what? You can really feel a difference on these bikes going from one to the other. As far as, like, you know, from the 125 to the 150 to the 252 stroke. You can feel the difference in the weight. Not only, like, just riding it, but especially in the air and just how they handle, like, as far as that, you know. But they feel very planted to the ground, like, they really do. Oof. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump into some servers and play on these. Still gotta keep my you know, skill set with the OEMs, even though I'm not that great at them anyway, but I don't want to get just locked into these, you know. But these are really fun to ride, so. Oh, I like how I handled that corner. Oh no. Alright, let's see if we can get over this. Oh yeah, floating. Oh, these are fun. These really are fun. And as far as the difference, you can tell totally a difference in the speed and everything, but they all handle the bumps phenomenal. So, you know, that's what we're all worried about with OEMs anyways, the front end and how they handle, you know, not necessarily the speed or anything, but alright, so here we are on the 450 now. I am not 100% sure if this was already in the was already released or not, or if it was touched or anything, but I figured I'd hop on this at least and, you know, give my final thoughts on everything and how I feel about them. Overall, the sound of them, that I fucking love. The sound is just amazing on the two strokes. Love that sound. You know, it brings back so much nostalgia for me. As far as how they ride, I was under the impression that, you know, you hop on the factory bike and it's like an arcade game. Very far from the truth, because they handle great, you know, but at the same time, you're not gonna just hop on them and be a professional all of a sudden, as you can see by my riding. They're very stable. They do bring a different fun factor to the game, for sure, like without a doubt. I don't even know what else to say about that. They just do, and there ain't no way around it. You can't deny that. Now, will I only ride these? No. I'll still ride the, you know, OEMs probably the majority of the time, but it'll be fun to be able to hop on these and, you know, just have some fun playing around. Now, as far as the 450, I feel like this is way more stable than any 450 I've ridden as far as the OEMs go. I know I don't do the game much justice because I'm not the best. But also, I feel like, yeah, I'll just leave it at that, because I'm not a professional, you know what I'm saying? So, but overall, man, 10 out of 10 for me. I'll definitely be riding them. Curious to see how far they take it, like, you know, what ends up ultimately coming from all of this. Overall, though, like I said, 10 out of 10, super fun. Give them a try, man. Let me know down below what you guys think about them. If you've downloaded them, if you only ride them or not, or, you know, just overall thoughts on them. At the end of the day, it can't be a bad thing for MX bikes. As a community, you know, expanding the community, making the community happy. You know, it's not just pro racers on the community, so anything we can do for the average Joe that just plays this game casually, if they like them better, they like them better, and that's all that matters, you know. As long as we have a community here, keep the game alive. So that's my thoughts on them. Showed you some gameplay, everything. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys on the next video.